If your ex is a dismissive avoidant and you're terrified that they will never come back and you're wondering if you should even do no contact, watch this video. I'm going to explain to you how you can actually get them back easily. All right, I want you to think about this experiment, all right? Let's say you're giving 10 seeds and you know up front that 2 of those 10 seeds are damaged, but I don't tell you which 2 are bad. You have to figure that out for yourself. So naturally, you take the 10 seeds, you plant them in soil, and you water them, and you give them access to sunlight. But you check on your plants a week later, and you figure out none of them have grown. Then I give you the information that actually your experiment was sabotaged. Right? Your soil was replaced with soil that wasn't viable. All right? The seeds didn't have any access to water and no access to sunlight. But you still have to figure out which of these 10 seeds were the damaged ones. So you go about doing the experiment again, right? The first thing you would do isn't just say that, okay, all the seeds are bad because they didn't grow. You know that, well, your experiment was sabotaged, so you have to optimize and make sure that the seeds had access to the right conditions to grow. Sunlight, water, right? A good soil. So you run the experiment again, and eventually you figure out the 2 that were damaged. Here's the truth about avoidance, all right? In the population of everyone, men and women, all right, only about 25% of people actually have a dismissive avoidant attachment style. And most of that 25% of people are men. So if you're a guy right now, especially, and you're going through a breakup and you think that your ex is a dismissive avoidant, chances are she's probably not. Now, she might be. I'm not trying to say that this tendency does not exist. What I see when I'm coaching people and we're going over their issues and the relationship and their breakup, what I find time and time again is that there are other conditions that you're violating that is making you extremely unattractive to your ex, even though they are not articulating it. So the first step is to figure out if your ex is really a dismissive avoidant by going no contact. I'm talking at least 2 to 3 months of silence, no communication, no text, no calls. Leave them alone. The more likely thing is that you have lost value in your ex's eye by displaying completely unattractive behaviors. And the quickest way to attract them back is to start to act like a catch. Now, if you go beyond 3 to 4 months and you actually give them silence and you hear nothing back from them, then you can reevaluate at that